Hey guys, welcome to Student Adulthood, and I am Jazz, and I am so excited to do this book review. I've been dying to read this series. I have my reading list and so long, and I kept seeing this book in the shops, and I'm like, I'll get to it. And finally, I got into it, The Throne of Glass. And can I just say really quickly, I really appreciate the box that they sold it in. It's so nice, not only because all the books are the same height, but it just keeps the dust off it. And I wish a lot more book series were like this, because I like my books to stay as nice as they can. But oh my god, the series are amazing. And plus, there is also two more on the side. So Empire of Storms and then Tower of Dawn. But this series, if you have not got into it, I say get to it. This is probably, not lying, my most favorite book of all time. Actually, I have to admit, it's the second. My most favorite book of all time is Gone with the Wind, which is just so amazing. And people find that really weird because I love young adult books, and obviously a lot of my reviews are fantasy. But Gone with the Wind is something else. But apart from Gone with the Wind, this is my most favorite book of all time. Series you've got to get to. One, it is written by the fabulous Sarah J. Maas, and she is a brilliant writer. Every chapter, you just hooked onto it. You just like, one more, and I'll end up reading till like 2 a.m. and my mum will come by and I don't know the time. And she'll be like, the lights are still on. But yeah. Oh my goodness. The character, she is amazing. She is strong, she is intelligent, and she is powerful. And I love that, how a female character can be so cool. It's finally like girl power. Yay! But so the first book, Ignore the Blue, is The Throne of Glass. And basically it's based around, the whole series is based around Selena, who is the world's best assassin. And the book begins that she's actually been a slave for a year because she got captured. And the king needs a new championship, so he's putting out a competition out there. And so the son wants to prove to his father he can find the best champion, so he goes to, naturally, the world's deadliest assassin, Selena, and he enters her into the competition. It's either do the competition or stay as a slave. And naturally, she's going to go in the competition, even though there's a good chance that you would probably die. But she does it anyway, and she's getting trained. And while she's getting trained for this deadly competition, she unveils secrets that happen in the castle. And naturally, the story just explodes, and the universe explodes, and there is so much more that happens. But I'm just leaving what happens in the first book. But I will suggest that this blue one here is the prequel, The Assassin's Blade, and that is basically what happens to her before she went as a slave. So a life before a slave, and then the series continues. And I really, really, really suggest not to read this book until after the Queen of Shadows. So Throne of Glass, Crown of Midnight, Heir of Fire, Queen of Shadows, The Assassin's Blade, and then The Empire Storms. Only because I feel like the first book, you want to journey with her, and that she doesn't reveal her past straight away. And when she does reveal it, there's a reason why she reveals it at that moment. So if you want to go on the proper journey with her in the story, you'll wait until after this fourth book, and then go and read the prequel, and then it's just her backstory and so much more detail and the emotions. And all the characters come back and around, and then after that one, then go to Empire Storms, and then Tower of Dawn. Definitely Tower of Dawn afterwards, because that's Tower of Dawn's happening, because characters split on their journey. So this is what happens to Selena, and this is what happens to another character, and what they do. Look, it's like, it must be exactly the same lifespan. Like, the books are exactly the same width. So, yeah, and that's how you read the series, which absorbs your life. So much so, I actually went and got the colouring book, which I really love as well. It is so great to sit and chill and watch movies. It's an adult colouring book, and it's so good to see like the images you create, and then like some things you're confused with what they actually look like. But I already done the first page. I'll just show you. Ta-da! I really enjoy doing the sunset, or sunrise actually. Although I did that really cool with the colours. I wish I had a better black, because I started to do it in texture, but the texture kind of went through, so I just went to use basic colouring pencils. And I already started another page. I kind of skipped through. I get really picky about pictures. Like, I'm not going to do it in order. I'm just going to do it whenever I feel like it. I just like doing the fruit. So I've done the fruit. But that is such a good colour time. So if you've got time, you've got the colouring book as well. And apparently it's going to be a TV series on Hulu. And I reckon what they're waiting for is the Game of Thrones series to completely finish, because those fans will need something, and no doubt they will love this, just like you. This will change your life. It is so amazing. As I say, like, this probably upset a few people, but this is the Harry Potter for me. Like, I love Harry Potter, but I've just never been one of those fans, like, completely as it. Like, I love the world, I love the universe, I love the movies. Apart from a fourth one was a bit, but I loved all that. But this is my Harry Potter. That sounds really weird. This is my Harry Potter. Oh my god, if I had a chance to play her in the TV series, dream role. Oh, I have to change my hair to blonde, I know, but that's a sacrifice I'm totally willing to make. Like, this is not like Game of Thrones. When you read Game of Thrones, gets so confusing with names and characters and all this stuff. This is not hard to read or follow at all, which I think is also amazing. I can't believe a book has so many layers, but you don't get lost in it at all. I love the character. Oh my god, I would die to play her. But yeah, let me know if you've read it and what you think as well. If there's any books you think I should read, you can put them in the comments below, or you can follow me on Twitter and Instagram. If you need a book to read, I also have other book reviews and videos you can check out, and some other suggestions. But yeah, this will change your life. It is so amazing.